Hi guys, welcome back
to the theJmentality.
Yes, we are, well, I'm Jackie.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are here today with two guests. Introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Ronnie. I am Jackie's boyfriend.
What's up, guys? My name is Edgar. I'm also Jackie's boyfriend.
The other
Jackie.
Jackie. Okay, so we have some questions set up for both our boyfriends, and the first one we wanted to start off with was the question, how did you two meet? And we're gonna start off with Edgar and Jackie. Go for it.
Go for it.
Alright, so this was about 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago. So she's from Bakersfield, I'm from the Valley, and one of my tias was having a party. She lives in Bakersfield too, and she knows Jackie. She's her friend, and that day, I didn't want to go to the party because it's really far away, but I said, okay, it's fine. I'll go with my parents. So I went, and as soon as I was getting out of the van, I saw my sister coming out of the door, and I saw a girl behind her following her, and I just looked at her and I saw her smile, and I was like damn, that's a really nice smile, and that's what caught my eye, but I didn't want to be pushy or anything, so I just said hi. I shook her hand. I didn't even give her a hug. And
You said straight to it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just being respectful, and then time went by, and I'm very independent, so I didn't really talk to anyone at that party. And she came up to me, and we just started talking, but as friends, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty much it for that day. But on the way back, I asked my sister, hey, what's her Instagram, I just wanted to
Who was meaning?
see who she was. And a few times I saw her post stories, I didn't swipe up or anything, and then she posted this protein shake that she was making, and I was like, oh damn, I make protein shakes too, and I'm into the gym too. And so I slid up and I was like, what do you make with your protein shake, well, what do you put in it? Because I just put milk and the protein shake. I don't mix anything. And she was like, oh, I put fruits, I put this, I put that. And I was like, damn, this girl's creative. and time went by, nothing happened. We just kept talking like friends.
Yeah.
And then this one time, we went to the beach,
Mm-hmm.
and we were barefoot walking on the beach, in the Santa Monica beach. There's a little trail that you could go to work out, the workout spot at the Santa Monica beach. So we were walking back to our car though, and we were both barefoot, and I was like, hey, you're not down to run all the way to the parking lot? And I was just joking, obviously, and we were both barefoot. Everyone has shoes on, everyone walking there, because it's pavement. And she was like, let's go. And I was like, wait, for real? And I just wanted to test, if she was actually for real. So she started running with me, and I was jogging, and we're both jogging, and we're jogging for 5 minutes, just straight jogging. And I was like, whoa, she's actually gonna go all the way to the car. And I just kept looking at her, and she kept smiling back, and that's one of the first memories I have of her, her just smiling at me while we're running to the beach.
Like a movie.
Yeah, straight up. It's like a movie,
Aww.
And yeah, that day I was just like, I really like this girl. She thinks very similar to me. She's very fun too. She does outrageous things like run for 6-7 minutes barefoot across the entire beach till we get to our car.
Feet black.
Yeah. For real.
And then after that, we just started talking, and the rest is history.
Aww. I love it.
Now we live together.
Now we live together. 5 months later,
Yeah.
Baby dog.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Aww. Okay, so we're gonna have Ronnie tell the story because he's a lot better at telling stories than I am, and whenever I tell stories, it's all over the place. So go for it, babe.
So once upon a time, I started going to a new gym, and I noticed that there was this beautiful girl in the gym, and I was like, okay, she's pretty. Also noticed she had a really nice body. I was like, okay, I see she stays fit. She really serious about this fitness stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also noticed that she's a really hard worker. So I was like, okay, she's in here sweating, she's lifting heavy, always got her headphones on, she ain't looking at no one, talking to no one. I said, okay, I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I like that. But I mean, I was the same way. So like, I'm in the gym, I'm locked in, I'm not looking at no one, talking to no one, just headphones on, working hard, sweating hard, whatever. So I didn't ever say anything to her. I would just peep her. Then time goes on, I just see her around. And then one day, one of my buddies from high school was there, and I hadn't seen him in a few years. So we just had some small talk real quick. We're like, hey, let's work out together. So we started doing that. And then we're setting up one of our workouts, and I noticed that like she's walking back and forth right in front of us, and I'm like, okay, like she's staying close. So I was like, I'm gonna just like break the ice, get her name. But I noticed she always wore Crocs in the gym, and I never seen anyone do that before, at least at the time. I was like, okay, she's in here wearing Crocs, working out all hard, got some big old buff legs. I'm like, I'm about to ask her. I was like, excuse me, and she's like, yes. I was like, is the key to getting buff legs wearing Crocs? And she's like, oh my gosh, no,
I've never heard that before. That was a good pickup line.
That wasn't no pickup
That's a
line.
good pickup line. It's not
I just
like
didn't want to.
a pickup
I didn't want to sound thirsty. You know, I'm not gonna be.
I don't
like,
want.
yo,
I
what's
don't
up,
want
a
bro?
little
thirsty.
thirsty.
Because
I'm
first
just
of all,
kidding.
I ain't with that thirsty stuff. I already know females don't like being approached in the gym to begin with. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just get her name. That's all I need.
Mhm.
So I was like, yo, is the key to getting big legs wearing Crocs? And she was, oh my God, no. I was like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, my name is Ronnie, by the way. And she's like, oh, my name's Jacqueline. And then that was it. And then finished the workout, didn't speak to her for like a few weeks, probably like almost 2 months, honestly. And time goes by, you know, I'd be in and out the gym. We'd peep each other, catch each other looking at each other, catch her looking at me. She'd catch me looking at her. We wave hi to each other. I remember the first time she actually waved hi to me, like, she waved hi to me and I almost wanted to like break my neck because I didn't know she was waving hi to me. I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna just take that. I was like, she waved hi to me. I was like, yeah, so I was all turned up.
Yeah.
All happy, didn't say nothing, still scared. Anyway, it came to a point where like, I was like, okay, like I need to say something soon. Cause like it's obvious, at this point it's kind of obvious, like, you know, like you could go say what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But it was funny because like that, it was a point in time where I got a new job offer to start position where I work at now. And when I started that, it was gonna change my schedule completely. I wasn't gonna be working out in the gym anymore. And I was actually gonna be moving to a new gym because the new gym was just opening up in the area. So I was like, dang, once this takes effect, I'm probably never gonna see her again. Like, who knows, like she might be coming here still for good and I'm gonna be going, you know. So I was like, I gotta say what's up to her next time I see her. So time goes on and I actually didn't see her for a while. I was like, damn, like my time is running thin. Like I need to see her. I was like, she's not popping up. I was like, what's going on? She usually comes around this time. I was like showing up at the time she goes, you know, usual time. Nothing. And then came the week where I was actually gonna start my new job. And then I actually had a dream like a few days before. Like I said what's up, and I was like, I had a dream because I was thinking about it so much because it was just on my mind. I was like, okay. I had a dream that I actually asked her for her number in the gym, and she said yeah, and I was like, dang, this is fate. Like it's meant to be. Next time I see her, it's gonna happen. Like I'm gonna ask her, and it's gonna go just how the dream went. I even told my roommate about it. He knew about her, like 'cause I mentioned to him about her. And then the next night, I actually had the same dream, but this time she said no when I asked for a number, and I was like, dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was telling him, I was like, should I do it? He was like, maybe it's not meant to be. I was like, don't tell me that. I was like, I need it. And then that same day, actually, after that night, I went to the gym, and I didn't see her, and I was actually leaving, and then there was a trainer in the gym that would always like say what's up to me. And he had mentioned to me, like, right before I was leaving, he was like, hey, did you leave your equipment over there? I seen you were using it earlier. I was like, oh, maybe I did. So I looked over, and look who it was using the equipment where I was at earlier. I was like, ooh, okay. I was like, today is the day. I was like, I looked at her and I was just doing this, like in my mind, like, yep.
Plotting.
Yep. I was like, rub the Birdman hand rub. I was ready. I was like, okay. I said, yep. There's no running away from this one. So I was like, okay, get it together, Ronnie. So I walked over to her. And then, like, she see me, like, walking up to her, and then right away, like, as soon as I get up to her, she, like, takes her headphones off super quick, and I was like, hey, what's up? She's like, hi. I was like, how you doing? I know, like, we're always waving hi to each other in here, looking at each other, acting like we don't know what's up. I just thought I'd, like, come over and say what's up. And she was all like, oh, I've been good. I was like, yeah, me too. And then,
Literally trying to catch my breath.
yeah, she was, you know, working hard, you know, working hard. You know, always working hard. She's all trying to catch her breath, collect herself, and I'm over here trying to like flirt with her and be cute. But it's whatever. We just had a little small talk, and then I was about to leave. And then I was like, all right, I'm about to get out of here. But before I leave, I have two questions.
Exactly like this.
I have two questions for you. She was like, yeah, what's up? I was like, are you single? And if you are, may I have your number? Oh, can I take you on a date? And she was like, yes and yes. I was like, oh, perfect. I was like, may I have your number then? She was like, yeah, of course. So I got the number. I was like, this ain't no fake number, right? Like, when I text you, you're going to text back. She was like, yeah, you can go ahead and text me right now. Boom, got it confirmed. I was like, all right, I got you locked in. And then, like, I left the gym. We said bye. I left the gym. She even texted me, like, right after she finished her workout. Like, oh, just finished my workout. What's up? I was like, oh, okay. Right after the workout, I thought she was going to make me wait a couple of hours.
I had to reassure.
I was like, you know, these females be playing out here. So I was like, okay, she's real responsive. And then I was like, are you free Wednesday? And then took her out on a date 2 days later. And then, yeah, she freaking made me wait like 3 hours. Because she was like, I think it was like 7 o'clock, I think. I was like, is 7 o'clock cool? She was like, yeah. I was like, perfect. I was like, I'll be there. Just, you know, send me your address. I'll pick you up. She's like, cool. She's like, oh, I'm actually not ready yet. Like, you think you can come in like 45 minutes? I was like, yeah, sure. I was sitting on my couch ready for like freaking 3, fitted down, ready. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, sure. 45 minutes. I was like, all right, I'm about to start heading over there. You're like 25 minutes from me. She was like, actually, no, you give me like another 45 minutes. And I was like, bruh. I was like, it's getting late. It's like 8:30 by now. I was like, I ain't even got nowhere to take her on a Wednesday night anymore. I was like, she got to go get some McDonald's. Like, I was like, it's not even, there's nowhere to go anymore. And then there's this one restaurant in Hollywood that's pretty good that stays open late. That's called Bossa Nova. And they stay open late. So I was like, okay, like this would be a nice little date. And they stay open late. We could be good food. And then finally, by the time like 9:30 rolled around, she was like, I'm ready. I was like, shoot.
I
was like, this girl better be amazing, man. Because she made me wait some hours. And I still waited for her. So I went over there and picked her up. You know, and then got her in the car. We went out to date. We went on a date and had dinner. And then the rest was history after that. We dated for a few months. And after we
like
my girlfriend.
4 months?
Nah, like 3 months. I just had to make sure she was the one. I wasn't going to waste no time. And I didn't want her to waste no time either. So we got to know each other really well before we, you know, had to tie that knot. So
like that, yeah.
I had to make sure that she wasn't a murderer, and you know,
I had to make sure
wasn't gonna kidnap me or anything. So I was like, she ain't crazy. She's cool.
On the first date, one of the things I told myself was, okay, if he cancels today, and I know it's 9:30 p.m. on a Wednesday night, and he probably has work tomorrow, but I was like, if he cancels, then he's not the one. But he didn't cancel.
He has work
and I
or
was
school
like,
at 9:30. I made him wait 2 hours. If he cancels, he ain't the one.
Yeah, I had to see her else.
Yeah, all these circumstances.
Yeah.
But he ain't the one.
But look at us now.
Yeah, I waited.
You really waited.
Yeah. That was.
Would you wait for me?
My roommate kept coming back into the living room. He said, "Dang, you still here?" I was in my bed for 2.5 hours on the couch.
Oh, I'm so done. That's crazy.
But yeah, it's cool.
So yeah,
It was worth it.
that's how we came
Worth the
about.
wait.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Do you want to move on? We can move on.
Yes, we're gonna move on to the next question. So the next question is, what's your favorite feature on a girl, and what attracted you to Jackie or to us?
The Jackies.
The Jackie. What attracted you to your Jackie, and then what is your favorite feature on a girl?
Can you start?
Me first? Yeah,
Yes,
I'll
go
first.
for
I
it.
said I'm ready.
Go ahead. This is Edgar.
So, what attracted me on Jackie was her smile, like I said in my story,
Keep it real, babe.
and like the facial feature, her smile, and this feature overall is just the way she thinks about life and the way she thinks about her future.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
pretty much it.
Okay. So what about you, Ronnie?
When I first saw you, what attracted me most was definitely your smile, and I like your eyes a lot. So
Can't see them when I smile.
Yeah, you can't see him when you smile, because when I first seen her, she wasn't smiling at all. I was like, dang. So I was like, she got some pretty eyes.
Keep it like.
And then, I made her
She
smile.
does.
I said,
She does
dang.
keep it like that.
Mm-hmm. Made her smile, and I said your smile is even prettier. So yeah. And then as a personality trait, I really like how she's just kind to everyone, and she
Oh, yeah.
and everyone that probably knows her or is friends with her, family with her, knows that she is going to take care of you. She's a very kind soul, and she's gonna go all out for you. So she's very selfless, kind-hearted. So she has a big heart. So I like that a lot.
Oh, that's
All right.
So for me, it was definitely the smile. The smile. And he has those evil eyes. I don't know what it is.
Bro, what?
I swear, there's just something. I feel like I just like I fell in love like the second I looked at you. For real. Yeah, it's the eyes. I don't know what it. Okay, anyways, but yeah, and then his mind. Oh, he's smart as hell. He is so smart. He knows this shit. Like impressive. He's very impressive. So yeah. You?
All right. So for me, what attracted me to Ronnie was his. Okay, I definitely really loved his back muscles. I mean, I still love them. But that's like one his back muscles for sure. And like when I remember when we were first seeing each other at the gym, and like whenever I would smile at you, he would smile back. And I love how your eyes smile with your smile. So like. That's one of my favorite
like
physical
smiley, chinky
features.
eyes.
Yeah, he has the chinky eyes too when he smiles. So I like that a lot. And for personality trait, it's definitely how you're so patient. And like, cause no one, I feel like, yeah, I haven't met anybody as patient as you. You have a lot of patience, and you're so, same as what you said about me, you're really selfless. And I noticed how you are with your family. I feel like you take really good care of your mom and make sure everybody's good all the time. I feel like we're gonna freaking, one of us is gonna cry. Maybe me, because it's that time of month,
No,
you
I'm
guys.
definitely gonna
Yeah.
I'm just emotional.
cry.
Okay, we're gonna get into
Okay.
the. Oh, this is
So, all right, the next question is,
serious one.
what makes you want to commit or be exclusive / get married? Does it have anything to do with your partner, or is it more like I have to be ready within myself first? And we're gonna go to Edgar.
Alright. Can you
Okay.
You wanna start
just say that question one more time?
All right. So, what makes you want to commit, or be exclusive and / get married?
Alright. So when it comes to my future, I have very, very high goals for myself and very high expectations for myself. And you know, I need someone, a partner with me that pushes me past my limits and not just is there to spend the time, but is there to improve herself with me. Because I want her to improve herself by herself, like her own individual self, and I want to improve the relationship as well. So I really like that any goal that I've ever told her, she's on my shit about it. She's like, oh, you said you were gonna do this amount of push-ups every night. Where are they? You know, like do them tonight, do them tonight.
Wait.
Keeps you
Last-
accountable.
An example about this was before we used to live in a little studio, and this was last year, like last year was like 7 days ago or something. But nah, it was like mid year of last year, and I was just so comfortable where I was at, like not comfortable in the good way, but comfortable in the I'm on my bed with chips on the side, like hot Cheetos, a bowl of like lemon with all the hot Cheetos. I was watching YouTube, and she's like, "What are you doing? You said you were gonna be on your shit, you know?" And I was like, "Tomorrow, it's okay." And I don't know why I was so comfortable that day. And she was like, "No, you know what? You owe me 10 push-ups right now." And I was like, I just started laughing because I didn't think she was serious. And she's like, "No, for real." And she took my phone away. And I was like, I was just laughing the whole time. And she was like, "Go, you owe me 10 push-ups. You need to be on your shit." And so I was doing the push-ups, but I was laughing while I was doing them.
I was literally pushing him too.
Literally. I was just laughing while I was doing the push-ups. But I was laughing so much that I couldn't do the push-ups. So she got mad at me, and she goes to the shower, and I hear her turn on the shower, and I was like, "Oh, I know what she's gonna do." And so she turned on the cold water, and
we were just talking about this.
And if you guys don't know, I only shower with cold water or a contrast shower, so I don't do any warm or hot water. And so she was like, "You have to take a cold shower right now, and you have to like prove to yourself that you're better than this." And so I did it. I came out, and I was just on my shit after that. And so, you know, who wouldn't want to be with someone who pushes you that hard? So.
And he did this to me on the 31st last year.
Dang.
He did that to me because I was like struggling. Yeah, I told you, right? He did it to me, and yeah, it woke me up.
Yeah.
You guys keep each other in check.
Yeah.
That's right. That's good.
I love it.
Respect that.
So Ronnie, let's look at this again. What makes you want to commit or be exclusive / get married? Does it have anything to do with your partner, or is it more like I have to be ready within myself first?
What makes me want to commit and be exclusive, get married, all of that stuff? I definitely think being ready within self should definitely be first. I definitely don't think you shouldn't, give your all to someone if you can't give your all to yourself. I've always been a person who's very independent. Like, if anyone who really knows me or even kind of knows me probably knows that I like to do everything on my own, and I never really asked for help, and I never really needed help, so I never had to ask for it, and I always make it happen. That's like, I'm big on that, just like making it happen regardless. So I always make it happen. I never really give myself any excuses, kind of hard on myself. So pretty independent person, I get it done. So what makes me like want to commit, is someone that makes me want to go even beyond that, and I never really wanted to go beyond that until I met her. I was always okay with being independent and like just doing for myself, and like being okay with that, never asking for help, or like never really having it. I mean, I do for the people I love and care about, but like I'm not gonna go above and beyond, for a lot of people, just because like I'm more just on my independent stuff. And when I got with her, I seen how like she never really needed like any of my help. She knows how to do everything. She's so talented at everything she does, and I was like, okay, she's challenging me now. I was like, this woman is challenging me, and I never really been truly challenged like that. And I was like, okay, she makes me want to do a lot of things I've never done. She makes me want to bring more out of myself and bring a softer side, a better side, a smarter side, just everything good out of myself. She made me want to do it, 10 times more. And I was like, okay, like, she's making me push myself, so that is big. So I was like, okay, like that means something to me. Like every day I just felt like super motivated waking up, like, oh, okay, I get to see her. Well, before I see her, I gotta do this, or like I gotta make sure I'm doing something better for myself. And like she is the same way. She's super hardworking, and she does so many things really well. So, it keeps me sharp. I can't just be like I can't just do nothing, you know, like she's doing everything well, so I'm not gonna just sit down and like be competent with, you know, myself. I'm always gonna want to improve, and I've always been like big on self-improvement, but it helped you know, take it to another level, and I really respected that because now together, after being with each other for almost, I mean, in total we've been like together for a year, not officially, but like after all this time I've been able to see like just the growth already, like on what we've accomplished separately and together, you know, after being able to motivate each other and, you know, also keep each other accountable and motivate each other, be there for each other. But yeah, that's what really made me want to commit, you know, is like, okay, I've never felt like I had to consistently elevate myself like for the better of us. So yeah, it makes me give them all. So.
So the next question is, can you forgive cheating? What are factors that would make you want to break up with your partner? Oh shit. This is getting spicy.
Yeah.
I have to go first. Alright.
This is Edgar.
Alright, so just personally, it doesn't matter, well, does it matter? Does it not matter what type of cheating? No, it doesn't matter what type of cheating, because everyone has their subjective, like, term of what cheating is for themselves. So, my what I believe cheating is like my specific thing. So if they do that, if she does that, then I wouldn't forgive that. But some people might have cheating is, you know, talking with another person, you know, like something as simple as that, and I wouldn't find that as cheating because that's not my subjective term, you know. But if she were to do the thing that I consider cheating, then
what do you think cheating is?
Nah, for me, consider cheating is you know, hiding stuff that she knows that if I were to look at, I wouldn't like. Specifically communicating with someone else, but not in a friendly way, in a more in an intimate way. Yeah. If she were to meet up with someone and not tell me where she is or who that person is, and just more extreme things. I'm more lenient. I'm not too like crazy or toxic or anything like.
So you don't count.
Hey, you can't.
Flirting? Do you count flirting as cheating? If I'm like,
I'd say.
I'm like, hell yeah.
Alright,
it's cheating.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking like if you're doing it behind my back, of course that's cheating. But if you're doing it in front of me and you're like,
he doesn't hear about that. Yeah, he doesn't.
If you're doing it in front of me, and what do you call it? You
get
were like,
money out of it?
yeah, if you're trying to get money out of it, like. Hey, go and get it. Like, there was this one story.
Get us those drinks, go.
There's one story of this one movie, yeah, like that, like getting us free drinks. But you get what I mean, like.
So it's like
if the intention, if the intention wasn't like bad, if the intention was both of us agreed, like.
Right.
You get what I mean, though.
Yeah, I agree.
But like, yeah. So that, of course, I wouldn't forgive, like anything that I stated previously. And what would cause me to break up with you? Alright, so 1, cheating, of course. 2, if you were to steal all my money and just run away.
Hey, you gotta go.
That's reverse.
It's hard to think about it because I can't think about you doing anything that would make me want to break up with you.
Aww.
He left me.
Yeah.
I like that answer. I like it.
That's a good one. I don't think I could forgive cheating. I know there's so many different forms of cheating, but I feel like if someone felt that they could even give someone the attention or give someone the idea of, an idea can be big. Like people's ideas can turn into something big. You give someone the wrong or right idea, they're gonna either run with it or, do something. So I couldn't forgive that just because giving someone the idea can, cause more problems, or even just as far as doing the most extreme, really intimate stuff, that's extremely hard to forgive. And I know a lot of people, it's probably harder for people that have been together for a long-term amount of years to speak on that, because, love is a very powerful thing, and like sometimes people do forgive that, and, and I've seen people forgive it, people close to me, people I love, and I've always questioned why. I'm like, man, you guys are some strong individuals, but
Right.
I mean, a lot of the times it's for a bigger picture, whether they have kids or not, a family, a really big foundation they built upon, and something like that happens, which is very unfortunate, but I personally don't think I could. I get in my head a lot, so like, once that would happen, like, I don't think I could ever see it the same, it would be tainted, and I don't want to live, or I don't want to have a love that's tainted, or like something that would trigger me, and like I don't want to relive those memories or those thoughts, or, and for me, I'm just super big on like happiness and peace. So like, once that's taken from me, I just feel like it's not really worth it anymore. So I feel like that would ruin my happiness and peace in the relationship. I wouldn't say entirely, depending on how extreme it was, but it would still be tough, because I just probably wouldn't be able to stop thinking about it, or if I were to stop thinking about it and I were to be triggered, I just wouldn't want to go through that. So I don't think I could do it. But I mean, shout out to the people who do it for the bigger picture and for the, brighter side of their love and stuff like that. I mean, that's huge. It takes a lot. And for leaving a person, breaking up with a person, like I said, once there's no peace anymore, there's no happiness, I don't really see it worth it anymore. Like, you should be happy. Like, I know there's gonna be tough times in anyone's relationship. A relationship should never be perfect. I mean, you're dealing with a whole nother person. Like, there's no way. Like,
You're giving them a part of yourself.
Yes, there is that fairy tale love out there, but part of the fairy tale is the up and down. So, but I mean, if your happiness is gone entirely, I don't think it's worth it anymore. Disloyalty, like, some people are bigger on loyalty than they are on love itself. So like, loyalty is huge. I couldn't do it with disloyalty. People grow as they get older. If you don't want to grow with me, then you have to go. So if you don't want to grow, you got to go.
Wow.
If you're not
Bars.
Spending bars right there.
yeah, I mean, it's true. You got to grow. Like, you're going to change in life. You got to adapt to each other. Like, you're going to want different things as you get older. It's natural. Like, there's no way I'm going to want the same thing I want now in 10 years, at least everything. So, I mean, same goes for your partner. So you have to be able to adapt, adjust, just understanding, listen to each other, communicate. If you can't communicate, you can't listen, then it's just probably not going to work. That's it for me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good points there.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would not be able to forgive cheating, because with the
Who's asking you?
I'm answering. Of course,
Just to put it out there.
Just to put it out there, I definitely would never be able to forgive it, especially because I already overthink as much as I do.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if that were to happen to me, like, and if I were to forgive you, then like you said, something that would trigger it would cause me to overthink it. I would bring it up, and then it would just be all bad.
She needs lots of reassurance, which is okay.
Yeah, he's so good with reassurance. That's why I stay with him. And like, oh no, well, besides, no, there's a lot of it, and like, I don't listen to anyone, and yeah, I've never been able to listen to anyone. Like, I listen to all the stuff you tell me to do, and like, you've taught me a lot of patience. And I like sometimes, you know, I have high blood, so it runs in the family. So whenever I get to the point where I'm about to like get angry, he teaches me to calm down and just breathe. And no one's ever really been able to do that because I've been like that since I was young. And like, I've always been like a tantrum queen, but
it gets worked up a little bit. Yeah, gotta remember.
So yeah.
Stay calm, yeah.
But yeah, I would never be able to forgive cheating. Period.
Yeah, that stuff is out, man.
My answer is hell nah.
Yeah,
That's
it
a no
is.
for me.
Why would you want to cheat, man? Like,
I know,
if you want
yeah.
to cheat, then just
Just
like
be
go
single.
find something
Just
else.
leave.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
why
be
even
fine.
entertain that?
So stop that toxic culture, you guys.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I like the
It's
songs
not
though,
cute.
but you know.
Bro.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about periods?
What regards?
Girls' periods, like,
Like,
how do you feel
about periods?
How do you feel
How do you
about
deal with them? How do you feel
Are they
about them?
difficult?
Yeah. Are they difficult to deal with?
Man,
All right.
how
So-
we deal with it, really.
So periods, you know, something natural that a guy should understand that a girl's gonna have. And when you're with your partner and you guys are like living together, it's a lot different than when they're on their period and you're not living together, because you see everything, like from the moment that they wake up all the way to when you fall asleep. And like, I've been able to adapt much better now to like
Too crazy, Jackie.
to crazy Jackie. Nah, she gets
Crazy.
So emotional.
a lot more emotional than she is
It's like
when it's like when she's not on her period. So like, I don't know how I would answer that question. Like, do I agree with that?
You agree with the science.
I agree with what God made. I don't know. Yeah, but no, I just suggest like you should really, really focus on adapting and figuring out what calms down your partner when they're on their period.
What
Because
calms me down?
food and lots of attention. Attention as in, you know, hey, do you want this? Do you want that? Oh, here, let me give you a kiss on your forehead. Let's watch your favorite show. Yeah, she loves watching shows. So you just gotta really know your partner, and it'll be a lot less stressful, because it is stressful sometimes on the guy part. I know it's very stressful on the girl part, but
It's okay.
it's on both parts, you know.
Yeah.
Because the guy, you know, they're not dealing with all those emotions, so they're calm, and they have to like energy radiates, you know. You feel all their energy.
Yes.
So yeah, you just gotta learn how to adapt
Yes.
to them.
Good answer. All right. Thank you, Edgar. So now we're moving to Ronnie. How do you feel about periods?
Period.
Well, I mean, it's inevitable, man. So you know that thing's coming. So no,
Like, damn it.
I'm kidding. I mean,
I made him get a whole app.
yeah, she made me download her app, so I know like when she's on her cycle, like what day and everything, and which is fine. Like I don't mind. Like it's fine. I know when she's on it, so it's like the app or I'm gonna know. So, whether she's on it or the app is telling me, I'm
2
gonna
more
know.
days.
But it's okay. Like I don't even like really prepare myself for it, because like, yeah, like I know she's more emotional and like, you know, she's going through it. It's that time of the month, so you know, I'm just more patient, more understanding. Like, and if she does have to have it out, you know, I just let her do it. Like I'm just like, go ahead, go for it. Like.
Try it out.
I know it's just, whether she's mad or sad. I mean, if she's sad, I'm gonna be there and, you know, comfort her. But like, you know, like if she's like, you know, giving some toot, you know, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just let you go. I ain't gonna give you that energy back. I don't. I like sometimes
You
like
literally will stay quiet.
I'll just
till
be
I'm
quiet. Like
You're like, why are you quiet?
because like I know it's like
Do you still love
it's not you know, it's out of emotions. Like she's very strong emotions, so. You know, I'll just let her have it out. So I'm just like,
And I hold things in until it gets really.
and she'll hold a lot of things in, and then she'll, you know, have a little outburst. I'm just like, okay. okay, I'll let her like go ahead, say everything. You know, stay quiet for a little bit and be like, let her breathe some and be like, okay, you want to talk now? And so just be really patient, just calm. Don't feed into the negative stuff because it's just adding fuel to the fire. So, and then just be there, comfort her.
How do you take care of me when I'm on my period? What do you do?
Be extra sympathetic with you, comforting
And ice
listening
cream.
to you. This girl eats ice cream like every day, so I make sure she gets her ice cream.
Ice cream every day.
Don't even lie. You guys
A whole
lie every
pint.
day, but like
Remember a
she
whole
for sure,
pint of ice cream?
Yeah.
she for sure, you know, gets a little special treatment. You know, make sure she's fed and you know is catered to. So I mean, but she takes really good care of me. So not even like a favor for a favor thing. It's just like that's what I'm gonna do for her, and that's what she does for me. So we don't do favors. We just do it out of love. So yeah, that's it. Just
That's cute.
give her that attention she needs and be patient and let her have her outbursts if she needs it, or if she needs that extra comforting, then she'll receive.
Princess treatment always.
Mm.
Do you like staying in touch throughout the day, or is that suffocating or overwhelming? Edgar?
Yes, me first. Alright,
He's like,
so, like we live together, so we wake up together and we go to sleep together. That's amazing. And like throughout the day, I work pretty much from 8 to 5. So I love staying in touch with her just because it sucks that, we live together and we only see each other like the end of the day. So yeah, I like staying in touch with her. Send her Snapchats. I'm always
All the
sending her
time.
Snapchats at work.
always.
Like look what I just built, look what I'm doing, because I make apps for my company. So while I'm making the apps, yeah, I tell her, I'm gonna be busy, I'm gonna be making this, and that's when we don't communicate. But once it's done, I love to show it off to her. I love to show off
Yeah,
that it works, because lots of the times it doesn't work, so I don't show her that.
Oh.
But yeah, I love staying in touch with her, especially when I'm driving to work and driving back from work. At first, I used to put music, but now I just text her, call me, and whenever she's ready to call me, she calls me and we talk until I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always text her, call me, because I don't know what she's doing, so I don't want to just call her out of
I
nowhere.
always tell him just call me. But
No, because what if you're busy?
I'm
So,
just
yeah.
here.
So yeah, I tell her call me so that she knows that she can call me whenever she wants.
I never annoyed him. I can't get enough. You guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so,
this is Ronnie now.
yes, I love staying in touch during the day. I personally don't like need to stay in touch. Like I don't need it. Like it's okay. Like I'm okay. Like going a while without talking to her. But like I know like I'm going to as soon as I get the chance. But like I'm fortunate enough, to have my phone on me while I'm at work. So like I'll text her throughout the day. I even get to call her a lot of the time, when it's really slow. I'll put my AirPod in and just have her on the phone, and I'll be able to chat with her for a bit, sometimes a long time. So she even kind of knows like a lot of the terminology at my work. Sometimes I'll just keep her on the phone while I'm talking to people. She's like, oh, you're doing that again? Or like she's even memorizing the people that I work with. She's like, oh, you talking to Rick? I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to Rick. Because sometimes I'll just keep her in my ear, which is cool. Like I don't mind. But yeah, like when we first started dating, we don't live together like officially, but I mean she stays with me so much. She's with me more than she is at like her home. When we first started, my home is basically her home now.
And they're 2 minutes away.
Yeah. When we first started dating, like she was going back and forth a lot, packing bags like every other 2 days, and I'm like, just start bringing clothes over here. Like I'll start clearing out drawers for you, and so she could stay more. And like I started clearing out closet space and drawers for her. Now she has like a lot of her wardrobe there and a lot of stuff there, so she barely even has to go home anymore. So like I go to sleep with her almost every night and we wake up together almost every morning, and I wake up super early to go to work. So does she sometimes, but sometimes like I have to leave her. So like she'll even like wake up and call me while I'm at work. Like it'll be break time. She'll call me and then we'll chat for a bit, which is cool. Like
He always tucks me in before he leaves.
Yeah, I give her a little forehead kiss. Make sure she's tucked before I leave. But yeah, I mean, communicating a lot is good for me. Like I don't need to be like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like I don't need to know your every move. Like I'm fine. I'm not crazy. Like I don't need to know your every single whereabout, your every move. Like it's fine. Do you? Like I'm not your dad. Like I'm not saying your dad does that. I'm just like I'm not controlling. Like I'm not trying to control you. Like go ahead, do what you want. Like you're a grown woman. Like you're a grown woman. Do what you want. Like just respect me. Like I don't care what you do. As long as it's respect. Like to me, like as long as when we talk, like there's a connection and we're able to communicate, like that's fine. Like but if I have to go an hour or so or a couple of hours without talking to you, I explained to her like one day like there might be a time where like, I might not be able to talk to you at all, like from the beginning of my shift to the end, because like my current occupation where I'm at, like there's certain places and areas where we're at that we cannot have a phone on us at all. So there probably will come a time, you know, where like, all right, 5 a.m. to like 2:30, I can't talk to you 9 hours of the day. So I let her know like when that time comes, you know, like you can't be surprised, you know, it might just be prepared. But like we communicate, so
yeah, he's
like,
really good with communication.
So yeah, like to me it's not the biggest deal to communicate all day long, but I definitely enjoy every moment we do, and when I'm able to, whenever I have the chance, and like yeah, like to and from work, she'll even sometimes like when I leave for work, she won't even go back to sleep. She'll stay on the phone with me until she knows I made it to work, and I start work at 5 a.m. And as soon as I get out of work, she'll be like, FaceTime me so I know you make it home safe, because I get really sleepy sometimes because I wake up really early and I sit in traffic for like an hour, so like sometimes I'll be head dipping, so she'll call me just like stay awake. And that's why she actually started calling me like when we first started talking. She's like, oh, you know, you can call me, like I know you're really tired. So and then after that, like we would just do it every day. So yeah, so we talk a lot, which is cool.
I also have separation anxiety that I'm trying to work on. So yeah. Oh,
With him?
yes, with him. Well, it's because I'm just like the type of person, I've always been around people, like growing up, like my family, and like, you know, ever since that, I just feel like that's played a big role in why when I'm with somebody, when I'm with, you know, when I'm in a relationship and when I'm not with a person, I just get like, I get big separation anxiety.
My other half is gone.
Yeah, it's like he's literally my other half, and like he's helped me a lot with it, and I feel like I'm a lot more reassured.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. Like I love when she comes to me and like can rely and depend on me, but like, you know, I'm big on like you shouldn't solely rely on me. You know, you should definitely be able to.
Like each other.
You guys should definitely be able to, you know, survive on your own. It's important. You know? Like, because what if something happens to me? What if I'm not here? Like, you know, like anything can happen. Any given day I could be gone tomorrow. So it's like, I hope.
That's why I always pray for you.
He's really surprised because he tells me the exact same thing.
Yeah, like you should be able to survive on your own, and like this world is crazy, so I'm big on that. And but yeah, we work on that. So.
And he's really good with communication. So the minute that like I'm like, do you still love me? Like if it's been like 5 minutes of not talking to him, he's so good with communication and reassurance. So that's
so funny.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Wow. I think I was like that too a lot. And then, but he's really hard on me in a good way because he knows I need that. You know what I mean? So he's pretty hard on me. So now, like, I'm good.
Period.
Chilling.
He toughened
like,
you up, huh?
And you're a dog mom,
so
you're not alone.
Because I'm like, I've always been really independent, but like, same thing. Like, you know, like when I'm with
you kind of
him.
put your guard down when you're with someone for a bit. You
Exactly,
know?
yeah.
Put your guard down and you're like, okay, well, she does this for me, I do this for her. So you don't really need to do that anymore. But you know what happens when you can't do that, or when they're not there, you know? So
yeah.
And if it's like a consistent thing, and then like when all of a sudden I'm at work and I'm not there to do it, or she's not home and she can't do it, then you know you got to be able to make it happen.
Last topic.
Yes.
Okay, so I thought this was really interesting. Do you want me to hold it? So I thought this topic was super interesting. I was watching a podcast. It's called the Suburb Talks. I watch them all the time. But anyways, so they brought up this topic that was interesting to me. They said that it's like a little trend on TikTok apparently. I didn't see it, but I just heard them talk about it. That basically couples are moving in together, but they're getting 2 bedrooms and they have their own bedroom. So they literally have separate beds and their own room. So they sleep in their own room, or they can share. They can go to like
the other
person's room. What do you guys think about that?
Okay, so
Edgar.
what I think about that is, maybe these people, both of them grew up being individuals, and they really like their own space, their own private space. And how you said that, one just goes to the other's bedroom when they want to sleep together. I think that's pretty cool if that's what they like. They like their personal space. But like me personally, I wouldn't like that. I don't miss sleeping by myself. It's really nice having someone next to you, someone that it just feels nice. It feels nice having you next to me. So I wouldn't be like cool with having 2 different bedrooms and me having my own bedroom, you having yours. Nah, I like how we are right now.
Okay, cool.
Don't want to be separated.
Okay, and Ronnie?
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I mean, some people are really like you said, like maybe have had an upbringing of just having their own everything, and that could be a reason why someone still wants their own everything, which is fine. Like if that's what you want, cool. But personally, I don't feel like I could do it. Like just knowing you're so close to me but not with me would bug me. Like we're with each other. Like I love the heck out of you. Then why aren't you right here next to me? And like, yeah, like it'd be like, why are you acting like a roommate? I wouldn't really. I don't think I could do it. Cause like there's already times like I've already gotten so used to like her being with me so much, even though she doesn't like permanently live with me. Like on the nights where she does sleep at her home, like for work purposes, she can be closer. Like I have a hard time sleeping. I'll be tossing and turning. Like I'm like something's missing, because my other half isn't there. I mean, having another room so she can have her own closet. I mean, I'm down with that. You feel me? Because we both have a lot of clothes. I mean, that's the goal. Have a whole separate room, for all that. But I mean, I couldn't do, entirely, separate. I mean, I'm down with having like her little powder room, and I could have a little man cave, I guess. That's cool. Like having your own. I think having your own space everywhere is good. Like you should definitely have your own space. It's important. You shouldn't have to share every single thing. And I don't mind sharing. Like I share everything, but still having your own space is very important. Like for anyone. But as far as like having 2 separate beds and like solely sleeping in different beds every night, nah, I'm not really down with that.
Yeah, whenever I go and sleep at my parents' place for like work purposes, and I want to be closer, like literally 2 minutes away from work, and he always FaceTimes me, and we FaceTime to sleep and like wake up on the FaceTime.
Yeah, we FaceTime. I just put her up on the nightstand.
Call me after work.
Put her on the nightstand. I wake up, my alarm go off, I'll be like, hey, wake up. Because we wake up like at the same time, so I'll be like, hey, your alarm didn't go off, get up. It's like 5 in the morning, 4:30.
Yeah. No, I know. I feel like this topic is interesting because I feel like it's important to be like kind of like forcefully together, especially because if let's say you guys argue, you have 2 separate beds to go sleep in. Like how are you
don't really resolve.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm like I don't think that for like a long-term relationship, I don't think that makes sense, just for us personally.
Yeah.
I guess for I don't know.
I mean, if it's really that bad, then like go sleep on the couch or something.
I know, right?
No need for a whole nother bed, I guess.
Yeah. Have you ever sat into the couch?
I've gone to the couch on my own, and he follows me to the couch. So
he's like, all right, we're sleeping on the couch.
I said, looks like we're sleeping on the couch.
I'm so done.
I'm like, you know what? I literally
she tries. I just pick her up and put her back on the bed. I'm like, girl, just we're not fitting on this couch.
No.
Because I don't care how, she won't get up. She's stubborn sometimes. I'll be like, all right, looks like I'm gonna have to move you now.
Yeah.
So I was like, you could be upset in this bed.
For real. He said, just tell her there's ice cream.
Yeah.
There's ice cream in the room.
Oh,
It'll
my
fix
God.
everything.
And the other snacks. She'll be running.
He said, and the other snacks.
She'll run in there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that topic was interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was so ready to be like, yeah, I'd be cool
I've
with
heard
that.
about that before, though. You know, like people having their own room, like even husband and wife.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Having
I
an
think sometimes
entirely
they don't even
different room.
sleep together, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, but I doubt that they're doing that here in LA because two room apartment.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
They got money
Can't
then,
afford that.
you know?
Yeah, they ballers.
Yeah.
Well, we should make one of these where we ask you guys questions.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll see. Maybe on the
Be in
next
hot
one.
seat.
Yeah.
Season 2. Nah, but it was cool. It was fun.
Because we definitely did not tell them the questions before we
No.
did this video. We wanted to do it on the spot so we could see how they would answer the
Some of
questions.
my guys want to take the questions. I said, don't. I want to be challenged.
Yeah.
I like being challenged. I do. It's fun.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So we're gonna close it off there
Thank you so much for watching this
and
episode.
listening. This
Yeah.
is
Thank
the
you, guys.
J
Thanks for having
mentality.
us.
theJmentality. The
Goodbye.
Jackies
Thank
are
you,
out.
y'all. See
The
you.
Jackies are out.
Bye.
Bye.